Also, would just like to point out with the money he had, instead of buying a different below. Yep. Pause it right here again. Alright, so.
Throwing a grenade.
Sorry, it's a bit clunky. I'm not doing this like this. Alright, so we have 4 people on site, including Glide, right? I was coming up behind. I called the one person behind. And look at these positions afterwards. We have one guy who's running. Looks like he's running towards bank or long, like one of the two. We have one guy at long watching the toilet cross, but it's not really covering the planter. And we have someone else just watching a general push and like if they push out too far. So they're not holding anything. This site's actually completely open and retakeable for the CTs currently. Really fucking horrible. Excuse my language, man. Like this is kind of embarrassing as well because both Sampaio and Winston should be players on my team currently, but anyway. So you have the guy. You should at least have one guy covering the planter. If not, the planter needs to plant at a different spot. So where Frost is behind that box right there, like bomb box there in the shadow, he could have planted there. But even then, like he's pretty open, man. Like he's got no teammates covering him. After plant positioning is really important and key. By the way, if you have any questions at any time, feel free to ask, and I'm just alt-tabbing every now and then to check.
Activating the bomb.
That's again, no one covering these 2 angles, yeah?
Incendiary out. Terrorists win.
Horrible, like, after plant spots, man. It's just... Anyway. Back onto Glide. Like, the best Glide could have done there was just hope for the best. Like, or maybe he could have planted truck, but even then, he still got from the stairs.
Laying down smoke. Grenade! I'm throwing a grenade!
Anyway. Alright, now the sound's good. For this round at least. Sure, hold on. No. Alright. So again, this is pretty standard. They left the bomb here. CT actually snuck through because they're not watching anything. Like I said, default should be about 3 up here in the fountain area, 1 and 1. I'm gonna change that color. I don't like that color. Orange is good. Alright. So at this point, I've called come to B. They just, you know, rotating off because it's the safest plan to do. You kill the guy behind you, no point pushing forward when you know there's still possibly a stacked site. They've already got the info that you're there. Fall back. Right, back to look. Alright, so this looks like a B push.
Deploying decoy. Deploying decoy.
Again, like I said,
Flashbang.
Glide standing inside of the smoke inside of the Alright, so Glide standing in that smoke was just horrible, right? Like, the reason being, the tunnel is so small, they can spray through the smoke and they just kill you anyway. Like, it's as if you just were instantly 4v5. And trying to take that aim battle is ridiculously hard without having a flash. If you're going to flash it, and I really want it, I wish I could just... you can either A, flash it over, or B, just pop flash through it. Flash the guy there.
out. Throwing a grenade. I'm defusing the bomb.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Lost!
I still don't really know what's happening with the sound. I could restart the game, but I don't know if it's actually
Deploying flashbang.
worth it.
Grenade out. Smoke. I'm throwing a grenade. Fire in the hole.
Again, nice pick by them.
Grenade
Couple
out.
of early nades from the CTs. Oh, sorry, the T's to push out the CT. Solo up mid. See how as soon as like the mid player dies, this guy instantly pretty much falls back. I don't know if let me get rid of that. Maybe that's just bugging me. At this point, people are peeking.
Incendiary out.
What you want?
Canapa.
So 3v4 situation. Minute left on the clock. You know at least 2 are on A side. Your teammate's got to pick B, right?
Smoke.
Run straight to B. Glad should have knifed out a little bit earlier.
Flashbang.
I started making the rotation. At this point, you should be covering short.
Grenade.
Right now, turn around and cover short. That's what you should be doing. If you see you have a teammate at the master, and the one on the side.
Defusing the bomb.
Yep. Also,
Defusing.
actually, big point. One thing I want to stress: communication. If the teammate over here, where my cursor is, knew that the CT had crossed over to the other side of Yemen, people call it dildo, but me and the people I play with tend to call it Yemen. And that would have been a different story. The push would have been a little bit more different, because I'm pretty sure what the CT did, or the T did, was he wide peeked to the left to try and get the guy because he thought he went short, but instead he got peeked from the right. Not much you can do that, both situations, but communication is key.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
By the way, what I'm going to do, at halftime I'm going to take a short 2 to 3 minute break, get some water, and if you have any questions, just feel free to flick them then.
Go. Deploying flashbang.
Alright, so no early nade mid.
Throwing flashbang.
What you want to do normally is either flash or nade
Throwing flashbang.
in front of Picnic,
Fire in the hole.
so in the gap that Zero just ran through just then.
Smoke.
Reason
Flashbang.
being, because CT's get the first to get a quick peek in. Unless you have a
Throwing
guy
fire.
constantly watching that angle, which I don't think honestly worth it. So him going straight for the push right now. It would have been safer if you used the
planted the
smoke
bomb.
earlier. And smoke stairs.
Throwing smoke. Decoy.
And let's just move up and pause. Alright, so after plant positions, Frost, he's pretty new to the game, so what we're going to do is we're just ignore the fact that he's not watching anything. Like, if anything, he's kind of watching existence, which is like, oh man, that pot plant, like that area right there. Got a guy running into bank at this point, considering that there's, 3 down, it's a 4v2, he can afford to do that, run into bank, and just pretty much watch the entire back site if they rotate up. Senpai looks like he's looking towards toilets. I think he might be running towards long. That's a better play. That, or he plays crossfire with glide. He plays maybe up close right here, or he goes for a cheeky push back into toilets and watches. Let's see what happens. Okay, instead, they both peek toilets. That pushes actually they don't both peek toilets. Senpai baits toilets. Glide peeks it. That was pretty much what Glide's better option was.
Grenade!
At this point, he can't really afford the chase because the whole is going to kill him.
It's going to explode.
And he just got kited.
Terrorists win.
What was that? That was that.
We got this time.
So you got Winston and Glide at the front of this push. What I want to see is Winston nade and both double kill. There you go. Do something like that. Just stop it. Prohibits an early peek. The early peek, they're gonna get wrecked.
Flashbang!
That was the call was to go fast. Because I just me person Globo just spotted 3 to 4 on B. Oh, 2 con stuff like that. But yeah. Alright, that was a nice chance.
Activating the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
Personally, I don't know.
Terrorists win.
I was about around. Senpai got control of Bank after Glide was pre-firing that guy, but at the same time I would have liked a little bit more crossfire and team play from Senpai there. Glide kind of got lucky in that last kill.
Let's go, let's go! Grenade!
Good. They started nading up. That's what you want.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing the flashbang. Throwing smoke.
That flash doesn't go deep enough. I mean, maybe if they were really fast pushing up long, but if they had already fast pushed up long, they'd already have shot him while he had his flash out then.
Smoke! Smoke!
That was a risky smoke, not to
I'm
mention a
throwing the
miss.
flashbang. Laying down smoke.
What I actually want to go, I want to go back on that. Pause.
Counter-terrorist. Counter-terrorists win.
Smoke! Smoke! I'm throwing the flashbang. Laying down smoke.
Two things. One, that flashbang just wouldn't have flashed anyone. It was way too high and behind them. Also, right there. God damn it. A little bit further than that.
Counter-terrorists win.
Smoke!
Shit, I just kind of went back a little bit too far.
Counter-terrorists win.
Smoke! Smoke! I'm throwing the flashbang. Laying down smoke.
Right here, right here, right here. See where his crosshair is? That is poor crosshair placement, especially when you just heard the guy throw a smoke, or saw the smoke come in. You know he's close, you know he can't be any further than that because of the velocity, so you know he's up close. You want to aim a little bit higher than that, because if you do, not just think of it like this as well. Head height is about window height, so I don't know if you can see my mouse right now, but around here is where you want to typically aim. It just think of it in comparison to the truck as well, right? At this point, you're kind of aiming below the shoulders, even if they're like mid-range. But if you're always aiming like at about that window, you're aiming head height, no matter what range, pretty much, as long as it's on the straight tangent. So yeah, that's one. And now that was again communication. No one. Oh, there was no comms that he was in the smoke.
Flashbang.
But luckily, Winston saw him push out. Challenge, he should have gone wide as well instead instead of waiting for 9. Now this has left him in a fucking shitty situation. So that smoke's to an isolate bank to force that guy to push up a little bit. 7 bullets, want to stop a little bit. At this point, I know I have to force this. I don't have enough time to rotate around or fake it out. It's kind of one of those rounds that you needed to win as well. So that's why you always take the fight with the other guy's gonna take around wide, so you like pre-fire. Push. That what actually happened there was just a misinput. I actually fat fingered Q and pulled out my knife the second time. That lost the round, but other than that, what I could have done as well was I could have pushed up on the guy on the left, but I don't like that angle of truck. It's so gay. Anyway.
Go, go, go!
Because of the money, no one really bought except for Killer Frost, but again, he's only played the game for about 2 weeks.
Smoke, smoke! Flashback!
One thing I'd like to point out as well is he had 2.9k, and he normally doesn't save for an AWP. So, I'll explain this.
I'm planted.
So he had 2.9k. In fact, pretty sure he still does. Doesn't ever really go for AWPs. So what he could have done was just bought at least another pistol. That would have helped him out. He could have even got the kill instead of Sampire. Just a thought.
Bomb has been planted. Terrorists win.
Right. Scared and hurt. Thank God for your love.
Go in, let's go in! Laying down smoke. Grenade out! Grenade!
Alright, yeah, I didn't even need to go into that nade.
I'm throwing a flashback.
Shouldn't have thrown it considering he was 4-4 now. That's the only thing I'll say about that.
Smoke!
Hey, there wasn't much behind him. That wasn't a part of the fight, but I wanted to just double check what was happening there. That's my explain here.
Terrorists win.
There wasn't much more we could have done there. Besides maybe use a smoke that he had to cover off one angle and start peeking the side, try and recover the bomb, maybe get a plant down. Make it a better situation, because when you're in a clutch situation like that, I know your heart's racing,
Move it, move it!
it's hard for you to think and everything, but at the same time, you know, you have to keep it calm. Be
I'm
collected.
throwing a grenade!
That was a nice nade, nice attempt nade.
Incendiary!
Yeah, in
Grenade
clutch
out.
situations, what you want to do is you want to typically try and take
Throwing a
the 1v1s.
flashbang!
If you can force a 1v1, say in a 3v1 situation, so you know there's 3 enemies left. If you can force 3 1v1s, you're in a better situation than taking one.
Throwing smoke!
Alright. So I'm pretty sure you know what happened there, but just in case, you walked backwards and you underhanded, which normally underhanding is fine, but walking backwards, remember grenades carry a momentum, so you could walk backwards and throw a nade and it'll go less further than you thought it would be. Also, when you get a peek by yourself like that, make sure you flash over the hedge.
Terrorists win.
He got flicked hard.
Throwing a
Holy
grenade.
shit. One thing I could suggest there as well. You know he's gonna peek you at that specific timing. Just pre-fire it, glide, and you'll get it. You had the crosshair placement that time. so we're almost at the halftime point. He's decided to go for a heavy buy. Or fourth buy. Seems like, yeah, see, this is the kind of setup that's better, right? Get the one guy in connector,
Incendiary
to
out.
watch for when they
Throwing
rotate,
fire.
get the rest of the ball onto the side. Now watch. He kills one, heavily damages another, Wiggly's
Throwing a grenade.
so
Activating the bomb.
again. Watch,
Grenade out.
right here. We just had what? I gotta rewind it a little bit, actually. Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I'm gonna go back to this round because I really want to outline this. I could have just gone back to the start of the round, realistically.
Counter-terrorists win.
Throwing a grenade. No. Incendiary
I'm gonna
out.
slow this down a little bit.
Throwing fire.
So, first guy out has to be wide. He gets wrecked by that. That makes sense. Wide. He shouldn't be peeking this at all. He should just be focusing on getting the ball. You just realized two of your teammates just died there. You probably just realized he can't plant behind the
Throwing
diamond,
a grenade.
and it's going there. Now,
Activating the
Aiden
bomb.
normally would have the right idea to push up, but at the same time, you know your teammate just
Grenade
died
out.
in con, so you had no reason to peek that, and then the angle, the line you're holding even now was just horrible. You just wasted 3 seconds in good position, or semi-decent positioning. He's just lucky he got that kill there. I'll speed this up a little bit though. You heard the guy drop, glides looking at the floor. Yep.
Laying down smoke.
In that situation, Glide, you know there's one short.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, sorry, you know there's one in the water and you know there's one short. So like I said, take the 1v1. You know your teammate doesn't have your back because he's pushed up instead of coming back. But yeah, that's how you should have played it out. Okay. Teams have a bit of a better money situation at the moment. They can afford to buy.
This is what we have been working for. Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Flashbang.
Alright, so I get another standard, semi-standard push. Yeah. But again,
Coming up,
no one watches short. On the planet, no one's watching short.
Fire in the hole.
Bomb has been planted.
Throwing fire. Defusing.
Alright. Yep, again, just after plan positioning, man, like I can't stress this enough. This is kind of ridiculous so many times. This team decided ditching your bomber and making sure you aren't covering possible angles, or angles you know they're going to be coming from at least. It's insane. It's insane. Glide did his job, he got in there, got the bomb. That time he went in straight, planted it, which was the smarter decision. Bit of flopped movement there.
Smoke. Incendiary. Incendiary out.
I don't really know what he's trying to do
Fire in the
there.
hole. I'm throwing a flashbang.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just
Throwing
trying to get a
smoke.
smoke down. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that later, but either way, walking up, you heard the guy
Throwing smoke.
con, that's right, your teammate killed him. You just saw them smoke. No, not saw them,
Grenade
you heard
out.
them. You can tell from that angle that he's probably barrels. There's no other way they could screw up an easy smoke like that.
Smoke.
Nice try smoking heaven. I can take the
Flashbang.
smoke for heaven later, man. No big deal.
Planted.
Alright. Yeah, look, that's just caking your aim. Like, I can't really give you shit for that. That's just something you gotta work on. We're gonna skip this round. Alright, we'll pause that. Any questions so far? I'm gonna get a quick drink while the stream catches up, and if you have any questions, just type them out. I'll answer it. Alright, cool. No questions. Yep, the pug was very disorganized, mate.
Go, go, go!
Alright. So, 3B, having one heaven is okay
The guy's out.
if as long as the
Throw
player
to the guy.
is filling up to it, like being sharp.
The guy's out.
So, I make sure that he knows it's coming. It's good he keeps switching angles. I like it. I like it. As long as it's
I'm
not
planting the
open
bomb.
to both sides.
Bomb has been planted.
Smoke!
Now the guy spotted you there. You have to move.
I'm defusing the
Get the
bomb.
P250 after, man. That's one thing. Another thing was what was I say? Yeah, in your crosshair
Bomb
fight,
has been
I think
defused.
because you
Counter-terrorists
before,
win.
but you still need to aim your crosshair higher. You're aiming below the groin. Just then. Pretty standard buy for B players. A rifle, a P90, and a scout. As long as you play, like, the reason, like, what you want to do when you're playing on B is you want to have
Flashbang!
either A, like, you play it together, right? You play it too short once this decides to draw, or too monster. Well, it's not even too monster, actually. You can kind of leave monster open. You can have, like, one barrels,
Smoke!
and you have one
Grenade out!
here. Anyway.
Throw in the flashbang!
Quick rotates, I like it, you're checking the corners. You know the guy's long.
Counter-terrorists win.
Again, you don't have to peek him, because you have bomb, but considering it was 4v1, I'm not going to give you shit for it. T's got a plant, so upgrading would be optimal here. For everyone.
We got this!
Yeah. Looks like they decided to eco, because they, oh that's right, they bought last round. They bought Mac 10s last round. That's okay. Right, so you hear them pushing. That's alright. Yep.
Throwing a grenade!
So, what happened there was you actually just overextended. After you get in the first kill, man, you just fall back to site. You play it with your team. Then you can get crossfire. You've just put your team, and yourself in a really good position. You just made it a 5v4. You picking wide and getting greedy there just made it a 4v4. Plus, you've given them the P90.
Laying down smoke. Throwing smoke.
I'm just thinking about whether or not it's worth watching the rest
Throwing
of
a
this
grenade.
Sorry, round. Probably not. Maybe I will,
Smoke.
actually. No, no point. Oh, I did not just do that. Oh, I did not just do that.
Counter terror.
Alright.
Go, go, go.
Alright, again, this is pretty standard. These are looking towards the heavy push. The only way we're going to spot that is if Glide or Frost
Throwing
peeked
smoke.
up heavy before these guys start to push.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Smoke.
But that was spotted there. Winston should be instantly falling back, as he is. He
Smoke.
decided to get the trade first.
Throwing a decoy.
At this point, he doesn't actually have to peek long, but he does anyway.
Deploying flashbang.
Glide anchoring barrels is what you want, ideally. Or just
Throwing
anchoring on
flashbang.
B site, where
Throwing
you can get
flashbang.
like massive amounts of info while staying alive for a decent amount of time. At this point, the A players
Grenade
have
out.
realized that, you know, it's not necessarily going to be A, so they rotate it back. Glide's anchoring
Smoke.
pretty well, hasn't
Throwing
given away
smoke.
his position.
Canada.
Counter
The only
terrorist
thing
win.
there was, it's two things actually. So, the reload, 5 bullets, yeah, look, you're in a pretty shit situation, but in case the guy pushes you, it's probably not worth reloading, especially when you get a teammate in heaven. Also, looking directly down lowers your hitbox. Your head won't be peeking if you look directly down, man.
Let's go, let's go.
The CT side was played a little bit better, but
Flashbang.
position.
Laying down smoke.
At this point, if you like, the guy just got a pick A,
Fire in the
probably
hole.
called at least one more A from spotting him. Just looking through the
Incendiary.
map. What you can do is you can smoke monster and just peek a little bit wide to short. It's risky, but that's just what I would do. I'd probably get headshot for it as well, so it's probably not a good idea. I'd probably play the spotter here.
Throwing a grenade.
At this point, if it does,
Throwing
teammate does
smoke.
think there is one sandbags, because it looks like that's what Frost is doing, you can throw an A there as well. Yeah. Don't be afraid to use your utility, man. And that's the line, you're not holding anything right now. It's kind of useless.
Laying down smoke.
Good save of your smoke.
Grenade out. Deploying flashbang.
Alright. Besides your crosshair placement being way to the right of the guy that just then, the kill you got that round, you pushed out way too wide for that. Your teammate had didn't need any help. He was in a pretty safe spot, and he was easily just tipping him off. You peeked wide and weren't watching monster, and that's why you pretty much died there. Like, you needed to stay watching Wednesday in case they did push out of that fast.
Counter-terrorists win.
I must speed this up a little bit.
Go, go, go! We kill them all! Fire the hole! Fire the hole!
Alright. New round.
Throwing a grenade!
Just called at least one
Grenade!
more monster. You just been made it
Got
fast.
that! Throwing smoke!
Alright, so
Plant.
your bad habit of reloading is getting you killed pretty consistently. Also, there's no point nading off of Yaman. You either just nade short or try to go for like crouch lower to where that paint can is, and just nade monster through from that angle.
Throwing fire!
Counter-terrorists win.
Go, go, go! Deploying flashbang! Smoke!
Smoking straight off is alright, except that the smoke was a little bit deep. They can still peek, like
I'm
push
throwing a
through that
grenade.
and peek you safely.
Throwing smoke!
Pretty much just take the aim battle with you. This situation
Throwing
as
a
well, you
grenade,
can actually be
flashbang.
playing battles pretty much every round, besides
Smoke!
maybe bar 2 rounds.
Throwing
So
flashbang!
mixing up your positions also a good idea. You can play
Throwing
graffiti.
smoke!
You can play it from. You can play a little bit aggro one round. You know, mix it up a little
I'm
bit.
throwing a grenade!
Play it from here behind this wall. That way you can peek either short or monster.
Throwing flashbang! Grenade out!
Just gonna speed this up a little longer.
I'm throwing fire!
Counter-terrorists win.
Move it! Move it! Fire in the hole! Laying down smoke!
Alright.
Smoke! Grenade! Incendiary out! Throwing
So
smoke!
just thought as well. Maybe you only want to carry one flash. And then bring a volley. Because then you can roll out the checkpoint.
Activating the
Stall that
bomb.
push a little bit longer.
Bomb has been planted.
Decoy!
Ignore your flubs, bro. You can complain about it, but you gotta ignore them.
Granate!
Detonate something.
Flashbang!
That flashbang's not the flash
Grenade
anything.
out!
Fires the flashbang.
Terrorists win.
After he spotted you, move to another angle.
The bomb.
So otherwise, he's just gonna peek up and pre-fire it, you know?
Go, go, go! Laying down smoke. Laying down smoke.
Alright, so that's what
Incendiary.
they start buying mollies. Also, if your teammate is gonna molly first, that way you're not wasting mollies.
Fire in the hole. Grenade
Also,
out.
one thing.
Grenade.
Okay,
Smoke.
your gun shows that
Guard.
you have to peek a little bit more to the left, and just aim, put your gun in the wall. Yeah, like that, like that. Just speed this up. What's actually happening there is your head's
Throwing
hitting the
smoke.
platform, or
Granate.
that pillar right there. That's why you're falling back down.
Throwing smoke. I'm planted.
Bomb has been planted.
Defusing.
Bomb has been counter-terrorist.
Done.
Nos. Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Grenade out. Laying down smoke. Deploying flashbang. Smoke. Throwing
Again,
flashbang.
enemy teammate man is not gonna do anything. The guy walks out of the smoke.
Counter-terrorists win.
That's something you should get in the habit of doing. Just holding that
Let's
down.
go, let's go.
When that stupid happens.
Throwing a grenade. Throwing a flashbang. Fire. Throwing a grenade.
What I'm gonna do
Grenade out.
is restart that round. Like, Yeah. Like at this point, I'm pissing myself off, like from doing that.
Counter-terrorists win.
Laying down smoke.
That was the last round. Pretty sure, was it? Might not have been actually. Let's just have a look. Okay, no.
Go!
That's right. Oh man, you can tell I'm tired just from how much I'm screwing this up now.
Counter-terrorist. Counter-terrorist.
Go! Laying down smoke. Laying down smoke. Incendiary.
Counter-terrorists win.
Nos! Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang grenade out. Laying
What's the
down
one off?
smoke.
I don't know. Either.
Deploying flashbang. Smoke.
Let me have a look. Oh no, we did that round, but we're gonna have a look at this round for Aiden. He's just asking. Alright.
Nos! Throwing smoke. Deploying.
Okay, so who was it that killed him?
Flashbang. Grenade out.
I saw him jump up, and then he pushed wide.
Laying down smoke.
Then one pushed the smoke.
Winning.
Hey Vic. No, I'm just reviewing a demo, man. I'm almost done.
Let's go!
Alright, so this is the round where we rushed B. That's
Your
the
grenade.
round.
Smoke.
Alright, so you hear the smoke coming out. Stay
Incendiary out.
volley a little bit faster next time.
Throwing fire. Throwing a flashbang.
He had no reason to pull that two barrels.
Grenade out.
Get out.
Laying down smoke.
So like I said, you got out of barrels when you weren't really cut off. You were fine. You could just pop heads as they came up ramp, and you also held the same line as your teammate was holding, which ended up getting you killed.
I'm planted. Moving. Flashbang.
Alright, so you had the right idea there. You tried pushing up with your teammate, and then cross firing. There wasn't much. There's not much to say about it.
Smoke.
Money wise,
Moving.
buying just lost.
Smoke.
That's about it.
Throwing smoke.
You know, at this point, you know that at least one's been coming to monster every round, so you can't. Been pretty fast at that, so you can't really just smoke and hope they won't push it. You have to be watching that. If you want to go to a better angle, at least wait 10 seconds after that smoke's down. As the smoke's fading, you can peek around.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Throwing smoke. Activating the bomb.
Terrorists win. Bomb has been planted.
Alright, so this is by round.
Let's go.
Oh, 7. So you needed it early. That was good.
Laying down
Go
smoke.
shallow, but again, you have to either A,
Fire in the hole.
or B, flash it first. And communicate with the other teammate, because he can flash it and while you smoke it, or vice versa.
Bomb has been
I'm throwing a grenade.
Lost round.
We kill them, and then we go home. Throwing a grenade. Flashbang.
Needed it again.
Flashbang.
It's fine. Go the flashes.
Throwing fire.
I'm not sure what's happening. What?
I'm throwing
I know
out.
we should have mollied that. Just one thing quickly. It's Frost. Oh, he's in the smoke as well. Wait, no, he isn't. He shouldn't be. Just okay. Alright, so you know the boost spot, right? Where is it? It's right here. If you get some guy to jump over that, he can spot into short and get some info. It's risky because they can adapt ahead, but at the same time, it's highly doubtful on a good tick server.
Smoke.
Alright.
Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke. Smoke.
So at this point, I think A is pretty much called. Siege. We
Throwing
haven't got a bomb,
flashbang.
so you anchoring here is fine.
Grenade.
He's got a bomb now. Rotate, that's fine.
Molotov.
has been planted.
You going to back? Splitting up pick. It's fine.
Throwing a flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
That flash didn't flash it. Oh, flashed it.
Together.
At this point, you know someone's either around like bomb
We have
box
our
or
revenge.
to your right, like close to right. So you gotta flash one of the guys and challenge the other. You have a second flash. That's pretty much it.
Now.